Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splaturday Night Live. This is Splatoon, of course, the first one, but we are going to talk about Splatoon 2. We've got some news this week to discuss, so let's jump into it. I'm going to get right into the lobby. There's some good maps going on right now in Turf Wars as well as Ranked. I do like Splat Zones a lot, and that's why I'm using the classic, the original ink brush set. You can see if you've been, keeping up on my rank, it's gone down slightly. I tried to jump into ranked mode after, not playing very often, so that was a rough, ride down S into almost A. I kind of got down to like 10, 15, and then I battled my way back up on Splat Zones using this set because I often forget that the original ink brush has that great sprinkler and ink strike, which is really good in Splat Zones. But for now, we are playing a bit of Turf Wars, and you guys can jump in if you've been added. If not, there are spots open still, and you can add Nintendo Network ID Swimmy Bird with a Y, just like, my name says on the game here, and mention Splatoon if you can, and that will let me know that that's what you want to play. It's a little later this Saturday night that we're playing, but just kind of having a bit of a rough week, but I'm getting back into doing videos and stuff. I feel better, and I'm, ooh, got stuck on Mufasa there. I was like, is the game lagging out? No, I just got stuck on another Inkling. I haven't had that happen very often. Oh, man, nope, that's not gonna work. Oh, jeez. Oh, they are really... I forgot this isn't Splat Zones. We really need to focus on the entirety of the turf here. But yeah, I thought I would have been splatted from there. Anyways, so yeah, we're getting back into it. Feels good to have people excited about the stream, even if I am a little behind with getting it going. They're really pushing me into a corner here, but maybe I can sneak around. I'm gonna throw my sprinkler into a spot to try to cover some of that. Try to get my ink strike going because I'm gonna need it to help break through this middle ground. Yeah, even though this isn't Splat Zones, it's important to hold the middle here and not get hit by a charger, of course. But they were tracking me, maybe, so... Well, they're kind of going back and forth trying to get me with their charging ways, and of course yeah, I hate getting, surrounded like that, where I'm focused on one person. I really got to work my butt off to try to find this one, get on that one person and take them out with the ink brush, because it's kind of tough close range, and then they sneak up on me. So anyways, should be getting more of you guys in here as we go along, and can I sneak up on that carbon roller who's being a jerk over here? Maybe. Where did they go? They escaped. That's okay. They might have been the one with the Inkzuka, and now we're in a rough way. I think I really need to get out of here and look out for any Krakens trailing me. The pink team seems like they're a little bit better skilled here. If not, maybe we lost a player, or the levels aren't quite as matched up as they could be. Get that E-leader out of there. Okay. Look out for anyone sneaking up on me. Carbon rollers love their burst bombs, of course. I think they have multiple chargers. That might be part of the problem here. There we go, Mufasa breaking through. Not getting stuck on them this time. But yeah, once we get going here and have a lobby with a bunch of you guys in it, it should be probably even more intense, because I know a lot of you guys are really good at this game. I'm gonna get sniped. I really need to hide and launch this ink strike quick, and then get out of here, because this is a bad spot to be in. That is Inkzuka Central there. Ooh, I got somebody. Okay, good. Let me hide my sprinkler somewhere, and then we'll start to get in the news here. Ooh, this is a really big turnaround right at the end. We're getting a lot of turf, and hopefully taking these guys down. I can't believe the green team brought that back and just really pushed them. Okay. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for being here. This is Splaturday Night Live, of course, which is trying to be more consistent with having it a weekly stream. We had it, last week and everything. And we will get into some private matches too once we get kind of sick of the Turf War stages here. Ooh, I got a lot of points. But yeah, we'll do a couple of Turf War matches, let you guys jump in. I'll switch weapons occasionally, then we'll go into private and mix up the matches and game modes and stuff. But again, my goal, if you haven't been tuning in recently, my goal is to hit level 50 before Splatoon 2 launches, so I have plenty of time. But at the same time, the experience keeps getting larger and larger with each level, as you would expect that you have to get, and you don't really gain more. If you do well in the higher ranks, you get more experience, but at the same time, I can't jump into squads and stuff like that and still build up my levels. So that's why we're trying to play some of the normal lobbies. I really want to hit 50. I've got a lot of time, but it is going to take a while, because I think the midpoint in leveling from 1 to 50 is around where I'm at 46 or so. It's like That's how much the experience creeps up on you, and you gotta get more and more. Might as well throw my sprinkler over there. I always want to call it the Inkler. I wonder if that's gonna return, because we've seen most of the... I bet most of the sub-weapons are gonna return unless there was any that were really broken. I can't think of any offhand. I think the specials are a little bit more divisive in terms of feeling like some of them are too good. Try to get this guy who's coming up behind me. Oh man, got sniped jumping around, but luckily it's just a bedlam of crazy specials going off. Okay, and we are good. I'm gonna throw one of those over there. That guy's got the same idea. And get in here. But yeah, we do have a bit of, speaking of, practicing for Splatoon 2, that is my big goal, is trying to keep my brush trigger trained for the sequel. But we do have some news to talk about with Splatoon 2. I did not mean to fall down there. The developers have been tweeting stuff just like the old days, tweeting out news. So it is nice to see developments on what's gonna be in the new game. I should be okay out swimming this thing. And then maybe I'll throw a sprinkler there. They're gonna try to get over to me and wait for me to get out, probably. I don't know if they're gonna waste their time on that. Throw another sprinkler so they know that I'm around. Are they gonna pop up right when I turn the corner? Maybe. Oh, there they are. Ah, and they bubbled. I gotta get out of here. Of course, the bubbler. So yeah, I mentioned before that the developers have said none of the specials are returning, so we don't have to worry about that, or at least they're getting heavily modified. So we likely will not see the specials that have invincibility, which I'm all for the most part, just kind of starting with a blank slate. But I do figure that most of the subs will be back. The news that we got, though, is something they already said, but there were a bunch of weapons, confirmed weapon types, that are returning with redesigns. So if you don't, follow the Splatoon developers... Ooh, jeez. Ah! Didn't realize there was another one there. Mona snuck up on me. The developers did tweet out pictures of the new redesigns for the Slosher and the Splatling. So those two weapon classes introduced in the 2.0 update, they have new versions that are on the way, and there goes some bubblers. That's no wonder they're pushing so far into our turf. They've got bubblers on their side. I want to try to launch this and hopefully break through here in the last little bit of time we have. This really seems like the blue team has got a leg up on us, sniping us and doing all this stuff to keep us back. Seems like a ranked team playing Turf Wars for some reason. Gonna plop in and maybe breeze my way through. Hopefully I don't run into anyone. I'm just trying to get into their turf a little bit. Nope. I stand on... Look like grinding on the rails there to escape the Kraken. Look at that, my little piddle of ink. So anyways, yeah, Splatlings and Sloshers, we already knew they were bringing back the old weapon types, but it's good to see that we are getting both of those in the in Splatoon 2. The Slosher, I think it has different little springs on it. Like, it's supposed to have a more tight suspension, like more easy motion to slosh. So it's just, they're kind of making just visual changes. I don't know if they're going to get any new functions like the roller and the charger. We'll have to see. And then we'll do a fresh lobby here. And then the Splatling, it looks a little bit more like a weapon. Like it seems like it's been almost like some of the other weapons where it's a little aged up. It looks like it's more of a sporting equipment than a toy in some ways. And then it also has the big barrel, like the water cooler tank, is horizontal now on it. So it looks, I think it looks a bit cooler. It is just, a similar design, but they're kind of upping the coolness factor, I guess you could say. Just changing things around a little bit. We still don't know that if they're gonna change it, but hopefully. And then ooh, good, we got my favorite ink combination here, and I even get to be Squid Girl Blue. Oh, we got a legendary capper though. 2 samurais. But yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get brushes and blasters and stuff like that. I don't imagine getting rid of those because they are a nice little subset of Splatoon weaponry. But at the same time, well, that wasn't where I wanted to throw that, but that's okay. At the same time, I want to know if they're going to add some functions to those, especially to make the weapon classes a bit more unique and maybe worth using over certain other ones. Like I've said before, I feel like certain weapons are just... if you want to use a sloshing machine, you might as well just use a slosher because the range is barely any different, and it's, the same Same basic principle, except you don't have to get as many direct hits, I don't think. Stuff like that, where certain weapons just seem like they are almost objectively better than others with the balancing. So I hope they address some of that stuff. And like the brush, I probably should be using a... Oop, there's a slosh. No, that's a sloshing machine. Man, they're just, giving guff to the sloshing machine, although I love it. But yeah, the brush, it just seems like you might as well use a carbon roller if you want to play a close brush style. Not quite as fast for turfing in a lot of ways, but still has a lot of advantages. Trying to vary up where my sprinklers are going. Not that I want to waste a bunch of ink throwing them constantly. See if I can sneak around and get that. Ooh, they both took each other out. Okay. Trying to get some good spots to lock this down. Okay, here we go. Almost got this, but we're in a bad way here because they're pushing in. This is... Oh, need a little bit more ink. Just a little more ink. Get them out. Okay, now we can do this. Take them down. This is, of course, is Turf Wars. This feels like a ranked match. They took them out. Yeah, this team is really kind of grouping up in some of these choke points and getting taken out. But at the same time, they're giving us a run for our money. So yeah, I don't think the certain weapons like the brushes are going to be cut. But yeah, I'd like to see more. I'm trying to think of a good... Like a vertical flick for a brush would be kind of cool. It wouldn't do much damage, but maybe give you a little more range on how far you can ink at times, kind of like the roller got. Stuff like that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, because I'm wondering what they're going to do with some of those, but we'll see soon. The other big news this week, though, the developers tweeted out pictures of Barnacle Sports Club, which is a map that we saw quite a bit in the trailer that was shown at the Switch presentation. Oh, how did they? I guess they knew I was there. They might have been tracking, or they're just shooting and got lucky. That blaster. Look out. It's a Luna blaster with a legendary cap. You know, they've used that to get to the top. Alright, but yeah, the map, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to remember what I was talking about. We were talking about weapons for so long. But the new map, the Barnacle Sports Club, I'm excited about that, because it does seem like it's going to be pretty cool visually, because it's so it has rock climbing walls all over it, and that's where the barnacles come in. This might just change with the Western name of it. I don't know what they're gonna call it. In Japan, it's Barnacle Sports Club, but yeah, they might call it like Muscle Gym or something. I'm guessing, because that's another pun they could throw in there. But it has barnacles all over for the rock climbing grips, and it's kind of a cool idea, because the barnacles, they already kind of look like different shapes and stuff that you could grab onto, and they have the little holes in there. So I think it'll be interesting looking having those walls, although I think it's just for show. They haven't shown anyone inking up the outside walls. There's like nets around them that seem to keep you from going there, but there are some cool ramps and different things, and I think there's supposed to be like treadmills and different exercise equipment running, so we'll have to see all the details when we actually get to play it, or maybe they'll give a nice in-depth... I think that's probably that, or the concert venue that we saw might be the next map that they show, if they give us a little demo like they did with the Reef. And Sean just subbed. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Keeping an eye on the chat if I can. And so yeah, the other interesting thing about the pictures that we saw of Barnacle Sports Club is there's a shot of the Splat Dualies, the new dual-wielding pistol. I played quite a bit of that and talked about it a lot in my videos that I did on Splatoon 2. But yeah, I'm trying to be careful not get into a bad way here, or at least distract them from where I might be going. One over there. They are trying to get in here and get us with the bombs, though. Jeez, they're all over this place. This is not a good way for that there. If they can jump around, get them, get them. Ah, okay. Well, together, me and that football kid took him out, but we're in a rough spot here. We're kind of divided. So the other thing about the Barnacle Sports Club picture, we saw the Splat Dualies, which we've seen quite a bit of in the demos and everything, but one of the Splat Dualies in the picture was rolling, using its tactical roll ability, but the other one seemed to be... Ooh, careful now. The other one seemed to be doing like a weird flip off of a wall, possibly, and I wonder if there's... some people are theorizing that maybe there's another ability with the dualies where if you roll when you're on a wall, you will do like a little vault off the wall, like in that Never Gonna Give You Up Rick Astley video. You know, the Rickroll video, this guy does that jump off the wall. That's my most vivid memory of someone doing that. Like doing a parkour kind of flip off of a wall. I think that could be an interesting move to be able to do. Man, I was like right on top of them. I guess I didn't hit him quite fast enough. Mr. Bungle there. Or Bungie, couldn't tell. So yeah, that's something that I'm just, you know, people are just speculating, so if that doesn't happen, you know, don't hold it against me, but it looks like if you use the roll in the right place, maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to do some cool flip stuff, so we'll have to see. He's gonna go back to maybe take that sprinkler out, or maybe not. Where's he going with it? He's not messing with it at all. He's kind of waiting for us to get into a spot, probably, and then he'll jump out. Got my ink strike though. Okay, this is the time to push if I can get in here. Put that sprinkler in a good way. Start to ink this whole area. They're really trying to get me in multiple spots. I need to get as much ink as I can though because, oh, jeez. I did not mean to jump over the wall and then I was like, they know I'm here, so that's gonna be rough. If I can get back in there quick enough, maybe I can help out. Okay, this is a risky jump, but I gotta get in there. This is the last leg of the race here. Okay, look out, that's an enemy ink strike. Rip a man in half. Alright, but yeah, the dualies, I'm wondering if they're gonna have even more function to them. A lot of people are worried that the dualies are gonna be too good, and that they're gonna be very divisive with how they have a lot of players using it. Like, you know, like the Luna Blaster, where tons of people might gravitate to try to use the dualies, and then it gets really focused on them and then they get nerfed. That sometimes happens with new characters or new weapons in games. If they really want to make the thing look cool and have everyone try it, everyone might jump onto playing that and then they might have to nerf it or something. So we'll see. It doesn't seem like it's going to be too overpowered. We had all the low levels on my side. Weird. Okay. But yeah, that just wasn't a very good sorting of the teams there. So the dualies, I think the fact that they're gonna have that, I think I mentioned it, but there's a pause every time you roll, so you are vulnerable when you're trying to get into position, and if people are paying attention, people are gonna adapt just like with the roller and take you down when you're vulnerable. Hal Colley says, are you hyped for Splatoon 2 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or am I more hyped for one of the? Definitely Splatoon 2. No, you know. Offense meant, I was going to say no shade thrown on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I am excited for that because the battle mode looks cool, and I did get to play a little bit of that. There's a bunch of modes that I think leaked that they didn't talk about yet. There's like 5 modes, and they only showed 2 at the demo that I was at. But yeah, so Mario Kart, as much as I love Mario Kart, and I'm excited to get back into that because it's been longer. I haven't played Mario Kart since, you know, it came out more recent, you know, a couple years ago. I played it a ton, and then didn't play it too much past the DLC, and I did get to play it again, and that rekindled my my want to get back into Mario Kart, so definitely excited for that. But at the same time, Splatoon 2 is offering a lot more new stuff that I'm excited about. It is a new game with a lot more new stuff, whereas Mario Kart is almost like a DLC add-on. So far it looks like battle mode is the main focus of Deluxe, and I don't know if we're gonna get too many more tracks, at least from the start. With that, they might do more DLC for that along the road. The battle mode stuff, it is a lot of additions to the game, so I think it is going to be worth getting, especially, you know, new characters, new karts and stuff. I'm excited for it, but yeah, Splatoon, I think it's just as soon as I picked this, or you know, Splatoon 2 up, I was like, man, that was the game that I kept going back to at that Switch event. And I will mention, of course, you know, I got travel and accommodations provided by Nintendo. I've said that so many times, but I gotta mention it whenever I talk about the Splatoon event, so you guys know that and I don't get in trouble. But yeah, so between the two, I am more excited for Splatoon, but I can't wait to see. I hope they do more with tournaments and letting us play online against each other. Hopefully they've improved that. Battle mode's definitely improved enough where I think we'll be playing a lot of that in streams and, you know, with you guys. I'm excited to get back into that, but at the same time, I hope they do add more to the tournaments and stuff so we can continue. I don't know, I was pretty happy with the tournaments. The Smash Brothers tournaments were the only ones that I was really disappointed with, that they didn't give us the options to do the one-on-one battling and organize a lot of that stuff that I really wanted to try to enjoy with you guys, and I had to set that up. Splatoon, I think we're going to get a more structured tournament mode for competitive battling and stuff, because they even show, you know, spectator mode they've talked about. They showed Splatoon being played in this esports arena in the original Switch reveal trailer. There's just a lot of focus, I think, on pushing Splatoon as a competitive sport. So we'll see if that pans out, but I think the developers have listened to so many things. That's probably why I'm the most excited for Splatoon as well, is that the developers really seem to be on the ball with adding new stuff, addressing balance changes. When you look at Smash Brothers, they do some balancing and stuff, but it's really vague, whereas the Splatoon developers are really thorough and let you know, what's changed and what's new. They seem a lot better at feedback and coordinating with fans and everything, so just excited for all the stuff that we're going to get in the sequel. Okay, threw my ink strike out there. I think that's going to lock that one down. Definitely had better luck that time with the team that I'm on. Taco Cat says, Animal Crossing on the Switch, I'm sure it will happen. A lot of people are saying maybe it will be a while, but I don't know. I think if they were starting to work on Animal Crossing for Wii U and then they pushed it to the Switch, I have a feeling that it's sooner than later. I don't know. Maybe we'll see an E3 announcement. There's some rumors that maybe it'll be a later, thing where we might not get it for a bit. I think I'm gonna switch off the brush, and I did play enough of that. What do we want to use? I tried a little bit because I was playing Splat Zones on my own, and tried a little bit of the Koro Splat Roller. The brush really was what I settled on. You can see the weapons I tried for Splat Zones a little bit. How about, so Turf Wars, I might try a little N-Zap. I haven't used the N-Zap in a while, and I might get some run speed up and then do my headphones to get the ink boot. That's so much ink recovery and not as much speed, but the run speed up I think is going to be a little more helpful. So let's get in here. Got my headphones, got my shirt. I look a little bit more like my real self, just if I was a squid. Okay. Bray Detron 3 says, Happy Splaturday. It's Splunday where I live. Yeah, I do apologize again for streaming a bit later than usual. I've been kind of off my schedule and having a rough time, but I'm getting back into things, so I'm excited to stream still. I wanted to stick to it and keep streaming each Saturday, and I'll try to have a Smash stream, of course, and, Sunday, Smash Sundays, or whatever we're calling it. Azrael says, the Bamboozler. Hans wants to see the Blaster. Weapons that I don't use too often, but we could try those. I think I need to, like I mentioned before, I really want to hammer down and practice my shooter weapons, like the N-Zap, because that's the thing that I'm going to need to be good at if I want to use. It almost seems like I should use the Arrow Spray or the Splattershot Junior a lot, because if you are interested in the Splat Dualies for Splatoon 2, maybe those are the weapons you should be practicing with, is just my recommendation, because the range is pretty similar on those. And I gotta get used to not throwing my sub-weapons out everywhere with this setup, and also staying a little farther away than I usually would. But yeah, the Splat Dualies, closer to the Junior and the Arrow Sprays in range, compared to the... Got someone around here? Trying to get some tracking going for my buddies if I can't find them. Maybe my buddies can. Here we go. Oh, kind of curled around, and now I'm in a bad way. There they go. They're out of there. Oh, gotta be careful. Okay, my buddy's got the Inkzuka. Oh no, that's not my buddy. That's not my buddy at all. Now I'm in a bad spot. I got stuck there. Okay, there we go. Track him. Oh wait, I got him, and then tracking people is so helpful in this game. Like, you don't want to underestimate the echolocator and the point sensors. And I know a lot of people are wondering if the echolocator is going to be back if the specials are changed. At the very least, I think we'll have the point sensors. But the echolocator is such a useful tool that I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to heavily rebalance it if it even returns at all, because it does really give you a huge advantage. Whereas the point sensor, not as crazy. Ah, man. Brush just knocking my shirt off my back. I've recognized that name. I think I just added them before the stream. So again, yeah, if you want to be added, I did clear out all of the requests and add all the people that mentioned Splatoon and added me at Nintendo Network ID. Swimmy Bird. Ooh, try to track him. For anyone who's trying to get... Yeah, I'm so used to getting up close and attacking that I got to be careful here with staying at range and using my run speed to really make sure I'm maneuvering around best I can to keep these guys off my butt. Oh, somebody's right there. And that brush is probably going to move in because that ink strike really cleared a good amount of ink there. And there they go. A little bit more, and maybe I can get my crack in. What was that? I thought I saw the brush there throwing stuff at me. Maybe not. Oh, tracking this little guy. He's gonna have me here in a second if I'm not careful. Almost got him. So yeah, shooter weapons, when you play so much of the roller, they can be rough to get used to because I actually have to aim a little bit more focused than normal. But at the same time, yeah, I need to get this practice in if I'm gonna be able to... Nope! The brush jumping in there, ruining our push at the end. I think most of the team got taken out, and that is it. The brush made the play, and I gotta give it up for them, a fellow brush user. But yeah, the shooters, I really gotta get some practice in with my aim again. Shake off the rusty ink if I want to use the dualies well. I didn't have too much trouble with the dualies, though, because they were a bit wider spread, and because of having two weapons, you know, you don't have to be as precise with your aim, but you do have to hit quite a few times compared to one of the slower shooter weapons. Okay, so if you do have any, you know, questions and stuff, I will answer those in the comments. Between matches is definitely the best time for me to see that stuff. And if I don't get to it, of course, you know, you can tweet at me at SwimmingBird941 or leave it in the comments. I try to, you know, read everything and get back to you guys if I can. Let's see. Looking, lots of people talking about Roblox. Still haven't tried that. I don't know what it offers compared to Minecraft because they, you know, seem similar styled games, but I haven't looked into it, so I know a lot of people play it. Lots of people requesting it. Okay, one more match. Hopefully the lucky Squid Girl colors will help me out. We might have EK on our team now. Oh no, that's another brush. CJ. Lots of brush users in here. I wonder if people joining that watch maybe are as into the brush as I am, and they, ooh, we're having some trouble. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Get caught up. I was going back to old videos of people first playing Splatoon and trying the game out, and it was kind of crazy seeing the difference in connection, and it seemed like they improved a lot of the issues over time with some of the match connections. I very rarely have any connection issues these days, and that was kind of, yeah, a rare thing there to have it stutter a bit. Somebody just ran through here, right? Where did they go? Did somebody get them? Try to get some of the side areas. Keep this locked down as best I can. The new gym is gonna have a lot of the same stuff. Ooh, did they turn Kraken too? Or no, CJ helping me out. I think we got him. They kind of disappeared there. But the new gym is probably gonna have a lot of similar ramped areas like this. It might end up being the Black Belly of Splatoon 2. We'll have to see if it compares in a lot of ways, but I'm very curious to see. We haven't gotten any confirmation about certain maps. We know Moray Towers is returning, but there's a bunch of maps that I would be interested in seeing return. I think all of them should return, especially if they're going to rebalance stuff and make them a little bit better in terms of working in all the different modes, because there's certain maps you never see in certain modes. Like, I don't think we often see too many tower control maps on Salt Spray Rig. Someone was saying some of those, not too long ago, the developers were like reintroducing certain troublesome maps into different modes, and somebody can probably confirm this, but yeah, I think the theory was maybe they're trying to like observe some of those matches with those maps and see maybe what some of the trouble is and get a better look at that sort of thing. I need more ink if I want to get my Kraken and get in there. See if I can strafe around and take them out. Ooh, there we go. Got the one. Look, landed right on him. A perfect 10-point landing. Try to get back here and then see if we can. Oop, that's not gonna work, and then someone's gonna go around the side, so I should probably just jump out of here. Yep, nope. Waited too long, but I distracted him. That means my buddies can push in the middle there, and hopefully, yeah, go CJ, go! Except, we got somebody hiding around in here. That might have been an ink strike. Man, I wasted my ink quite a bit there, trying to find the person. But it was just an ink strike, I think. Someone's saving their special to the last moment to make it extra annoying to do anything. Let's get this brush. There we go. Got my revenge. Trying to get in here and cover a little bit more. Ah! Almost got him. That was a legendary capper. It always feels good to take him down. Kind of pushed in. I think the Ink Strike and some of those Inkzuka shots are going to give him the boost that they needed. Good match, though, back and forth. Quote was, all these recognized Alpha Star, Quote, helping out. Oh, we lost Quote. That was probably a big issue with us winning there. All right. So I'm going to switch weapons. What gun are you using? We're using the NZAP 83, the Famicom model with the old rubbery square buttons that came out with Sheldon's pick. So it is a newer model. What do I want to use? I did see some requests for certain weapons, like blasters and stuff. We're playing Turf Wars, so I don't know. Let's try the Luna Blaster. Should I do damage up? This is kind of the set that most people use. Not exactly, but most people kind of put a bunch of damage up to make up for the Luna Blaster's faults of getting nerfed, not doing as much damage. I think I might be better off with a little more swim speed to get around just for my current playstyle. And then after this, we will jump into private, because I think, I got a bit of experience here. That's all I'm trying to do is make sure I'm still getting experience and getting levels, because I would like to say that I hit level 50 and got my legendary cap before we move on. Especially if somehow they transfer stuff. A lot of people have been asking about that too. Like Splatoon 2, it's a sequel, but if you played a ton of Splatoon 1, are they gonna let you unlock certain weapons, or how would they handle that? Because the Switch will most likely not play any Wii U games off the bat, because it has a whole different system. It's not using discs anymore. It's using the little cartridges that kind of look like 3DS stuff. It's funny how we went from cartridges at the beginning, and then it was like, man, cartridges, they don't hold that much. We gotta switch to discs. And then now we're back around to using like stuff, a lot of consoles and things are probably gonna start using SD card type of cartridges and stuff. Man, that really cut off there weirdly. But yeah, the fact that we're kind of looping back around to having cartridges that store a ton of data now is cool. I do like that. Tracking somebody. And this is one of those, like, probably just use my bombs rather to get a bunch of splats, because but I have to practice with this weapon. Not if I'm that far away and I get Ink Striked. Jeez. Yeah, I will, or Inkzuka. I'm not gonna miss the Inkzuka for sure, because that is one of those weapons that I'm just like, just getting beamed from halfway across the map when you don't even know that they have it out at all is, I guess that's your fault if you go out in front of it. But at the same time, yeah, I think getting rid of some of the specials that don't have as much, I don't know, yeah, the Kraken, the Bubbler, and the Inkzuka, I think are ones that I'm not gonna miss at all, even though I do love the Kraken. It's like, the game will probably be better balanced if people can't be invincible or just sniping people with instant shots and whatnot. Here we go. Ooh, bomb rush time. Okay, speaking of, jeez. Speaking of weapons that are special, all the specials can be overpowered in the right hand, so I'm like, talking about overpowered specials, and then I'm using this bomb rush that is really tough to dodge. So yeah, it's all in the perspective of who's playing. I don't think any of the specials are that crazy in this game, but I am more excited to see ones that have bigger weaknesses but still good boosts in the sequel. It's all opinion though, of course. I think the developers did kind of realize that most people kind of sussed it out that they could just use a couple of different methods, like using the old bubbler to maybe make it so that you can't really get killed when you're on the tower and stuff like that. Certain techniques that are just very, very powerful in this game and make coordinated special use super fearsome to deal with. Oh, we got somebody on the way there. Are they gonna loop around? Oh, there they are. Ah! I'm out of ink! I got EK, but I couldn't get, I was just right in the middle of the muck. The whole Luna Blaster meta, where tons of people have gravitated towards using the Luna Blaster, that kind of made it where they nerfed the Luna Blaster quite heavily. But at the same time, I can see why the weapon, even now, is still pretty powerful and useful, because aiming right, if you're close up, it does, maybe of all the blasters, it might be the one that I could gel with the most because of, ooh, that Ink Strike. They Ink Striked in a weird spot, but we got a little bit more of the turf. I think they're just in the, they've got more of the center, but our Ink Strike was more effective Not gonna matter too much. That was pretty close, though. But yeah, the Luna Blaster, if I'm gonna use any blaster, seems like the one that I could maybe gel with because it's got a more close range attack. Ryan was really trying to pull the bootstraps up of the team there. Had enough points where it looked like he got the win bonus, but it was just he inked that much. Jeez. Okay. One more match with the Luna Blaster, and then we'll go into private. I forgot I was gonna jump into that. And we'll see. I'd like to go out on a win with this weapon. I haven't much experience with it. Hunter says, can you do a private match? Yep, that's where we're going to go to next. And we got a couple... Ooh, my Splatoon name. We got some people from different countries and stuff in here. I know a lot of Japanese players are very much into Splatoon. So we might see people hopping in. I've gotten some friend requests from Japanese players and not... I know that sometimes you get friend requests and then you translate what they say, and I've seen people say, you know, it's somebody being insulted for their bad play style. But I've gotten some actual, you know, friendly requests from other countries and stuff to join in and play, which is cool. I like to see the camaraderie from different people that enjoy the same game, no matter where they are. Let's see if we can get this dynamo out of here. Oh, they didn't quite go into the right spot for me to take them out. Oh, go, go, go. Yeah, that's not good. That ink strike is really going to make it tough for us to be behind us. Where are they? They're not over there anymore. I gotta find a good way to get in here because I'm in a bad spot when I can't do much. Ooh, not a long-range fighter, and then got a lot of long-range weaponry giving me trouble. Okay, I think pushing in with a bomb rush might be the best way to go. If we can get in here a little bit and then up onto the tower. Oh, nope. Well, yeah, so many good special times where someone's like, I'll just hold on to this, I'll just sit here and wait until I see someone, the whole team pushing in or whatever, and then jumping out. I think the Inkjet, the very similar special in some ways to the Inkzooka, might be a problem with that, but in the long run, you are a huge target. You can't just pop up like a charger like you can with the Inkzooka with the new Inkjet, because you are flying high in the skies trying to hit people and making yourself super vulnerable. So I don't think it'll be as much of an issue, but we'll just have to see about that. The Dynamo. There we go. Okay. The Dynamo's having a little trouble. They're trying. Oh, get out of there. Jeez. Trying to get my special built up here. Yeah, this is the other blaster that I like also has this set with the bomb rush. Or not a blaster, sorry, the sloshing machine. Kind of like a blaster, but not exactly. Yeah, we're having a tough time. Especially because someone's, jumping around and just pincer attacking us. We're not able to bust through. YL's having a little trouble, but their team is doing a good job. They still got him. There we go. Okay. Move, move, move. Try to get in here. But they are really camping us pretty badly. You're going to move around that way. Nope, there they are. Get them! One shot didn't do it. Had to be more direct there. Anyways, yeah, so Blaster, the Luna Blaster, maybe with practice could be something that I use, but at the same time, it's not a weapon I really enjoy that much. I know it is really popular, but I'm gonna have a hard time taking even anybody out to end this if they just really camp on us. Not sure what happened with our team. There we go. Got my revenge. Not gonna matter too much. Oh, we actually did push in. I don't think it's enough turf in the end, but look, we really, my team snuck around and while they were trying to spawn camp us and almost brought it back. That's why you don't want to play like it's ranked when you're in turf wars, because you spend too much time trying to get splats and then your team almost makes a comeback there. Okay, jumping into private here, and I will switch weapons because we're gonna switch game modes. Let's try to do the ranked modes. We did so much turf wars tonight that I'm ready to try some different maps. And I got some experience though, so I'm happy with that. Let's see, maybe we'll start with splat zones. So I might use something that would be good with that. I used this a bit before, but I really do like my brush set for this. Let me see how I do against you guys with the brush set in splat zones. And if you guys have a map request, let me know when we get this booted up here. Get a bunch of people jumping in. Okay. Cadence says, bring back Trico. We will have more, Pokemon Sun and Moon and Last Guardian with Danielle, both of those pretty soon here. We've both been sick off and on, and we just gotta, coordinate to be able to record together. So Splat Zones on what map? I'm gonna see. Use the stink brush, says Dr. Sin7. Yeah, that's the one. The stinky brush. I see you, Cadence, though. Alright, Splatling. Oh, Mason wants to see Splatling. Maybe we can use that in the next mode. But for now, I'm sticking with my brush, I think. Oh, no, I don't know. A Splatling might be good to mix it up for this. And Mahi Mahi. Okay, we'll do that. Dr. Synth wants to see that. I think that would be a good map for the Splatling because I'll have a little more range. I was hoping that we found a big map to use. Okay, and then what's the best Splatling? I had a lot of luck with... Well, there's the Heavy Splatling Remix, which might be good for this. Let's use that since it's the newer one. I was going to say, I had quite a bit of luck with the Heavy, and the Hydra is pretty good as well. But, I don't know. I'll get that swim speed boost. I think we'll go with the Remix since it is the newer one, and I haven't used it quite as much. I hope these teams are balanced. I think Santi is pretty good. Mr. Bungle. It was Bungle. Okay, it wasn't Bungie. He was in another match doing well. Yoshi. I recognize a bunch of these names. So I hope this is a well-balanced team set up here. We're just waiting for Wacky and Gavin. There we go. Alright, let's get into it. And King Marksman says, check friend requests. I will add people after the stream, so don't worry. You can join in next week. If you didn't get in this time, just make sure you mention Splatoon in your friend request. Roderick wants to see Moray Towers. Let's do that for tower control. Just gotta remember, tower on the towers. And it's almost all brushes. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be a little rough if I don't manage to... What is my... I have a sprinkler on this, don't I? I was trying to remember what the sub and special are. Gonna give me a little spot here. And look out for any brushes trying to lurk around the side. That could make things pretty tough. Oh, jeez. Did not mean to fall, and now I'm in a bad way. Kraken can't follow me into here, though. Oh! Did he super jump away? I really backed up too far. But I think they might... No, he might have super jumped out of there. Because, yeah, that was kind of one of those traps where you really don't want to go there if you're... I missed that. You really don't want to go onto the grade, obviously, if you're the Kraken, but you can jump in for a second and then super jump away and still manage to do all right. Here comes a brush. I'm going to try to take them out. They don't jump in. Ah, man. They knew I had to charge up. That is the big weakness, of course, of the Splatling. Alright, well, these brushes are just going to rush me before I can get my charge going and make my life very tough. I'm going to try my best here to take somebody out. Jeez, the range on this. Missing my, missing the Hydra with that extra range. And the water level's dropping, so this is going to be even more rough for anyone trying to stay alive when... Man, they Krakened. I had them, and they Krakened. This is going to be even more rough for people sneaking up on me because I have to look out for the other areas that they can jump in. And then, of course, we got another Kraken. Are you guys coordinating to try to just give me a rough time using a weapon? I feel like sometimes that is the goal of people on the stream. Make me look bad. No. With these weapons that I need to practice with more. But that's on me. You guys are good. Okay. I stop someone who is on their way over, potentially. I really need to get into a good spot here. Okay, ooh, we're actually starting to bring it back, maybe. Gotta build this up. Okay, good. Good going, team. Gonna get my, what is it? Almost a crystal whale. I don't know why it would, the legendary crystal whale. Killer whale. I'm so focused. I'm like, I really have to be charging at the right time here. Are we gonna be in a bad way? Having some range is helping. Okay, here we go. Anyone in the center is gonna have a bad time on that. Someone's sneaking around the side. There we go. Okay, got him. And almost got the other one. Somebody avenge me. Wacky, get that Wacky. We had a big comeback going, and now we're in a bad way again. That was so close. It's because they chose all these short-range weapons, so they're making it a little tougher on themselves. There we go. Okay, got him. This is the time to push when they're down a few members here, and really hope to take this back. Where are they? Look, they're around somewhere. That wasn't a waste. Oh, jeez. Hit the wrong spot. Look out. Where are these brushes? Oh, they lost control. Okay, might be able to get in here. They're probably going to push in. Will we know it, though? Ah, Ryan. I had him, and then somebody else got me. I keep getting ganged up on, and they're going to take it here because it doesn't look like our team's going to get it back in time. That was a rough match for a Splatling. It's rough out there for a Splatling. I did get a few splats, but it felt like every time I took someone down, someone else was there backing them up, and our team was a little too spread out or something. I don't know. Just couldn't counter them as well. They did have some higher ranks. Well, Wacky's a B-. Okay, it wasn't too uneven. Just the levels are very different. Okay. Fresh group. Tower control next on Moray Towers. I remembered. Look at all those people. All playing here with us. Let's see. So, tower control and Moray Towers. We'll try that out. I played quite a bit in Moray Towers on Splat Zones. That was like the main... That and the museum, I was trying to get my rank up. Went back and forth, but I think I can get into S+ if I just stick to the modes that I think I'm a little bit more suited for and don't play on tower control necessarily. Tower control and Rainmaker both seem rough for a brush main because you gotta fight something with, you know, a tower that you have to either get up on, which can be tough when you can't ink that far, or a what are we gonna use on this though? Let's try that. We're going with some Sheldon's pick. So I'm gonna try to use my SpongeBob slosher here, the soda slosher. But yeah, the brush, I feel like unless you can sneak around really well, it can be tough on the tower as well as Rainmaker because it has so much range. Whereas Splat Zones really seem suited for a brush, especially some of them that have ink strikes and, you know, the different subs and specials that are really suited for countering one small area and getting a bunch of ink fast. Okay, tower control, and hopefully my slosher will do okay. I usually use the sloshing machine, which I've mentioned. Yeah, I hope that gets a buff if that returns. We're at least getting sloshers, if not the sloshing machine. Ooh, this is a rough balance here. Me and Wacky, though, my one-time opponent, is here to join me. Yeah, the slosher, quite a bit fat. Like, it almost seems, if you have a lot of swim speed, it's like not going to be as fast as a brush, obviously, but it does. I'm used to playing Splat Zones. You see how I went straight to that zone area. But yeah, the slosher has kind of a similar. Ooh, it doesn't have the side area. Kind of has a similar thing where you can get a straight path going and then instantly jump in there. Oh, is that gonna land? Get him! Ah, how did that not get him? That was like right next to him, and it somehow didn't take him out. That's really unfortunate, especially because I can't get anywhere near him without. Ah, well, we're taking the tower, so it might not matter in the long run. Just trying to really get that one spot that is so rough covered, and gonna have somebody hiding here. Yep. I need to get out of here because I don't want to waste my special. Oh, I almost jumped right through that. Will that get you? Someone has probably got to know. If you jump through what's that, a crystal web? Again, the killer whale, if you jump through that, will that take you out, or is it gonna... Is anyone on that? The killer whale, if you super jump through it, I wonder. I'll have to figure out after the match, because this is way too intense for me to be able to do much. Okay, so when I get a clear shot here, I should ink Zuka. There we go. Trying to make sure I'm covering in case somebody's down here. Yeah, didn't use that best I could, but I did get a bit of splats out of it. So that worked out okay. Ah, why did I jump to the side when I was so close to the edge? That was not good. Okay, I'm gonna try to jump to the tower if my buddies are getting on it. Okay, go, go, go. I'm gonna risky super jump here, and nope. Drop the bomb. Get out. Ooh. They're on the other side there, where I might be able to take them out if I'm quick enough. There they are. Ah, why? I thought I had them a bunch of times, and it's like, nope, nope, nope. They're still alive. Okay. I shouldn't waste that beacon if it's too far away. I'm gonna try to jump in on the tower. I got stuck. Not my favorite map, for sure. Oh, jeez. That Splatling is giving Alexander is giving me so much trouble. I'm gonna sneak around and get him, though, I think. He's trying to use his killer whale to show me if I super jump through it, whether it'll get me or not. No. We've got the lead, though. I think we can still take this, even though I'm getting splatted a couple times here. Oh, they're aiming for me. They knew I was on the way. There's Alexander. Somebody else got him. Yeah, this is one of those matches where I gotta make sure I'm not too focused on taking someone out, because it's more important to, obviously, get the tower covered. Ah, jeez. Got him with a slosh, but it wasn't enough. Oh, I think we lost him there. Trying to clear us off the tower. Ah! There we go! Forgot that back part. I got so used to that extra turf. I was jumping back. I was like, I'm okay. Nope, that's the edge. I've fallen off so many times here. Alright. Back into it. Can do this. I really need to maybe end the stream with a weapon that I can maybe do better with. This is a little rough when I keep getting in these conflicts that I don't prevail out of. What the? Okay. Just got... What the suction bomb was like way over there, wasn't it? That was weird. Alright. There's some fishy biz going on here. Alright, I'm gonna try to... Unless I just didn't see one. Try to jump in here and see if I can cover this area well enough to take these guys out. Get him, get him. Somebody's gonna be behind me, though. Of course. Ooh, okay. Finally got somebody that was behind me. Now I got a brush on my tail, trying to take me out. There we go. Okay. Things are turning around for old Swimmy. Let's go. Don't jump off. No! Ah, Alexander! What did you made me jump again to try to get you? And vaulted right off. This is maybe one of my records for most times fallen off the towers. But we won! That's what matters, right? Did it for the team. And I got a couple splats there at the end. Oh, okay. Oh, they actually managed to get it all the way there. Man, I was so distracted by Alexander's remix splatling that I fell right off. Good job, team, carrying that extra weight. Still got it. Oh man, Ryan was almost had the double dozen splats. That was crazy. Okay, so one more match here on Rainmaker with a weapon that I will do better with. That is my goal. Let's see. So now I mentioned, what do I want to use though with the yeah, sloshing machine, says Hans. I don't know. Let's see. Felix the Cat subbed. Thank you, Felix. I appreciate that. What's a map? Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. What do you guys want to see for the last match here? Rainmaker on. What's a good one? DJ subbed as well. Thank you, buddy. Sloshing the way. Lots of people want to see more sloshing. I was thinking of switching to a completely different weapon. I live making the old swim die, says Alexander in the chat. Halcali, sorry, is saying the soundtrack is great. I'm very excited. That's one of the things that's most exciting with some of these new games like Zelda and Splatoon 2 is the soundtrack. The music is really good. If you haven't heard the Splatoon 2 theme, I think I linked in one of those videos the concert they did. And yeah, Benji says something I mentioned earlier. It should be called Muscle Gym. I kind of like Barnacle Sports Club is a weird ring to it, but we'll see. It'll probably get changed as well. Arrow spray for Rainmaker. That would be rough. Salt spray, says Isaiah. I guess we can do salt spray. Taking it way back to, I think that what, no, my first map was Walleye, because I think I did go back and look, but salt spray was one of the first ones, obviously, in the test fire. And what are we using for this? Rainmaker. I need something with some distance. Something with a little oomph. We could use a crazy tempered dynamo, but I don't know about that. What if you just went with, this is gonna, I was just saying I need to use a weapon that has better, I've got better luck with. I'm gonna go out on the Squiffer. If I do horrible, that's on me. Oh no, we're going up against Ryan. Ryan is the new Billy for 2017. Alright, Steph says, are you going to play Breath of the Wild on Wii U or Switch? I'm going to play it on the Switch, because they come out the same day. And I need to finish Twilight Princess, of course, before we get to that, so I don't have a big Zelda backlog. This is going to be rough. Why did I go with the Squiffer? I hate chargers. Not really, but I'm just not good with them. I'm going to try my best to get in here and hopefully get this going with my buddies. Oop, they have it. They've got it. Oh, okay, good, good, good. Got a bunch of them in here helping us out. Ooh, somebody's tracking. So I don't know why I always think it's a charger when somebody pops up tracking stuff. Throw some bombs in. Hopefully get a charge go. Oh, I got him with a bomb. Okay. And then my Kraken. Time for the Kraken. They timed that really well. Using their, ooh. Oh, jeez. Their ink strike as soon as we blew that up, because they knew. This is kind of a rough map for Rainmaker, because we gotta go all the way up to their spawn. Okay, I have my Kraken, and I also have a bomb. We've taken the lead. Try to, you know, break through here. Use my suction bombs. Clear the way for the Kraken. Let's go. Here we go. Get in here and get them. Clear the way for the path. Oh, why did I? Oh, man. This is going to be bad. They didn't see me somehow. They are going to be here in just a second. So, not good to wait. Oh, no. I'm really bad at backing up into places that I do not want to be. Alexander is in there waiting for me to try to get this. I don't think I can make it over the... Yeah, there's no way up that way. I'm going to miss the end of the match if I'm not careful here. My team's doing really well. Pushing in. Okay. Oh, no, they have the Rainmaker. Uh-oh. Not good. I'm going to make a path here around the sides where I can push in. My suction bombs are doing most of the work for me compared to the... oh, jeez. Oh, no. This is bad. Where do I want to go? Ink strike, everything all around me. There's a cool logo on the side I never noticed there that looks like some type of Kraken. Oh, man. They're starting to get it closer to where we do not want them to be. Again, you might notice some of the reasoning why this map is not used on this mode. Most modes, yeah, they don't really use salt spray anymore, I think. Stop flipping out. We gotta go. Well, they're really close in there. I'd like to be in the midst for the final push, if we can make it. Okay, here we go. Go, 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 go. Somebody's on the way over. There they are. And I gotta look out, because there's an ink strike right here. Oh, careful now. So many of us hanging out here. Pushing, pushing, pushing. I'll leave a bomb for you, boys. Go in. Nope, that didn't work. Well, Ryan is too good. He's keeping us at bay, but we do have the lead. They've got the Rainmaker, though. Use the ink strike to push, you know, break the shield. Going through. Here he comes. Oh, Ryan, don't do anything crazy now. Don't go winning the match or nothing. Okay, we're good, we're good. Let's blast this thing and go home. Let's blast this thing and finish the stream. All right. Gotta be careful because they're gonna all sneak around into a spot that we do not want to be in. Will that suction bomb? Yeah, okay. Well, I left a parting gift. That's just what I've been doing most of the time here to pave the way. Can I hit that? Ooh, I wonder if I can get the... There's a... yeah, I see it there. On the other side. Ooh, okay. Backed him up into the bomb. I almost thought I got him with the charge, but that wasn't the case. Here we go. I gotta get in there. Gotta try to get a charge splat with this. Oh, man. We keep getting so close. It's not quite working out, though. Here comes an ink strike, and as soon as that's done, throw a bomb in there. And try to take out the Rainmaker. Ah! Well, they all pushed. This is making it really tough, because look, look, look. They're already pushing in all the way, almost. Here they go. Ooh! I heard a splat there. I heard the, you know, the telltale sign. We're not going to win this if we're not careful here. Someone was like, they're going to win. We're not going to win because they've got the lead and only 20 seconds left. Come on, guys. We got to push against Ryan and his skills. We are not going to get this. Go, 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 go. Yeah, they're going to make our lives really rough here. That is not a good way to go. Around that way is going to make us so vulnerable. Ah! Tried to get him, but a legendary capper is not going to let me get that splat, and I think they're going to take this. We might have to do one more. Santee is just giving up, which I hate to see. That always makes me feel like maybe they shouldn't be in here. Or maybe they went and got a sandwich. I hate seeing people give up, because then it's like, we're trying to push. It's just not respectful to the rest of your team when they're all trying to play. And then, yeah, that was rough. Ryan, of course, pulling a lot of weight. Okay, one more match. After that, I gotta get a victory. I'm not gonna use a weapon that I'm bad with. So let's do splat zones to finish up. I will switch to my brush, and we will finish on a strong note. But what map? Let me see what we want to see here in the chat. Good job on the squiffs, Adams, as Dr. Sin. Yeah, not so great on the squiffs. I did put a bunch of bombs in some good spots, but it was, yeah, I really was focusing too much on that and not using my bombs like I should. Benji says, are you going to do an update video on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I'll probably just play it, you know, again, and if the, you know, it'll look better at the very least. We might just go through all the cups again, but I'll probably start with the battle mode because that is the big new thing. What is the good map, though, to finish up? Roderick wants to see the Kraken roller. We could go with the Kraken. I was going to say that, you know, that might be a good way to go out like we started. That was one of my favorite weapons. Piranha Pit. Okay, lots of Piranha Pits. Let's play that. One of my favorites on Splat Zones. Looks good. I am not on a team with Ryan, so we might lose this. I got to use something really good. Okay. Well, I don't know if we can, where's the other? I don't think we're gonna go with the one that I was just saying, the Kraken. I think we will have a, yeah, I'm gonna say we could use a Kraken. I'm gonna go with my ink brush and try my best to actually win this with a set that I think is best for the job, because look at this matchup. Ryan, Patch, Santi, and Alexander, all the really high-level players I think are against us. This is not a good balance, but the game, you know, the fates have deemed that this is the setup that we have to go out on. Okay, this will be it. Even if we lose, I gotta, you know, set my pride down to finish the stream up either way. So let's go. We do have EK, who's a really good brush. I hope we can do all right with the team that we got. And that was not the best spot for that. I'm gonna try my best to keep it going here and get a bunch of turf so I can ink strike into the zone. This is one of the tougher maps, I feel like, to get both of the zones, because you gotta, jeez, you gotta, Ryan just sneaking around, being a little ninja. Ooh, somebody took him out, good. But this is one of the tougher maps, I feel like, to get both of the zones, because they are really separate and kind of tough to hit both of them. Alright, here we go. Get that ink strike, capture that, and then quick. Gotta get in here and get this other zone. Ah, no, he crackened. And he clipped me on the conveyor belt, even though I was kind of higher up. I would have had you there, Ryan, if you didn't have your invincible special. That Kraken. Okay, they are pushing us back to the point where we might not even be able to actually do much here. Try to ink strike and get out while I can. Oh, they got so many, jeez, so many beacons everywhere, and they're really keeping us from getting in. I hate to go out on a loss, but you know, I can't blame my teammates. It's just all the S rankers are on one, and all the couple of B rankers are on the other. Let's see if we can, jeez, waiting for me. That is, you know, patience is good with the brush. I'm diving in because we're losing, so I'm trying to get back in there. The other team just has to kind of wait and see, you know, exactly where I'm going on the stream, or just predict, because they know what I'm gonna do, and counter me very easily there with a ranged weapon. Booyah. Okay. Alright, spinning around with this unbalanced team. No, can't get salty. Just gotta keep going. Try to get this back. And hopefully we can do, no, Santi's just gonna sit there and try to camp me at range. He knows I can't get close to him. And there's a roller going against us. They lost control at the last second there. They're starting to ease off. Get him. Oh, whoever that is. Get him. I'm not sure who that was, but I tried to take him out there. There we go. Got Alexander. Got, hopefully, somebody here. Sneaking around. Okay, ink strike, quick, before they get over here again. Try to stand still for 2 seconds and I get cracking. Go. Yeah, this is it. 2-1. A unfortunate loss from the roll of the dice, I feel like. So no offense, you know, they tried their best on my side. Let's look at the let's look at the ranks here and just see how unbalanced that was. Maybe I gotta ignore my pride. I gotta say maybe not do another one. Look, BB S plus S plus. How about a match where yeah, we divide those guys up? I'll do one more because that was frustrating to lose that way. We're gonna get a new bunch. I hate going against what I said, but I have a. That's why this game is so addictive. Just like Smash Brothers. If I lose, I feel like I want to get in there and end on a win. I can't end on a loss or I get frustrated. Okay, maybe. I don't know if I want to do tower control for the last one. Let's do Triggerfish with splat zones to finish up because I think that might work a little better. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's not going to be good. Well, we could have 3-on-3. Well, I want to get more people in. I hate how yeah, you can't go back until I go all the way here, boot everyone out. I didn't mean to hit it so fast. I figured it would fill up. All right, one last match so I can save my pride here on going out on a win. Hopefully, all the other people. I wonder if I just had Ryan on my side, if that would be the difference between victory and defeat. We'll see. Okay, wait for everyone to get in this time. Starting to lose my voice, sorry. Had to take a drink there. Okay. Gotta save it for the Smash stream. Oh, we got all these new people in here. Ryan's not even in! I know Gustavo is really good, but I don't wanna... I'm gonna... yeah, we'll see. I'll let the cards fall where they will. There we go. So a lot of high rankers on the other team. And Gustavo is... I know he's a very, very good Squid Kid, so... What do we want to use, though, on this map? This is a rough run. Rough run. Scooby is playing here. It's getting late. Okay, last match. No matter what, guys, I promise we will finish up. That is, yeah, I think the one thing that you get in ranked and turf wars and stuff now is match balancing with rank and experience. That's one thing you do not get at all in private matches. It's a complete roll of the dice, who gets on what team. So I can't be frustrated if we get all against, you know, S rankers. It's gonna go that way sometimes. Alright, last one. I'm gonna try to use my beacons to my advantage here and go back to the Octobrush because it does that bit of damage that I think will help me edge out the opponents when I need to take them out quick enough. Go, go, go! Straight into the zone. If I have enough here. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I go onto the other side, maybe I can... Man, did they already get over here? I was gonna say, if I can get onto the other side of that zone, then maybe I can try to get a beacon or two set up, but it's gonna be tough to get over there. Somebody else went around the other way. We got a Dynamo trying to take control of the whole zone. Don't get hit. Okay, time to bust through. Take this zone back and put a beacon right here for my buddies. Secure this area. And of course the zone, get the zone. Yeah, this is already going much better, even though they've had the zone a little bit. Yeah, oh, jeez. Try to put some beacons down in some spots where it'll help us out in the long run to get back over here. Go beacon, go. Do not let them keep the zone for longer than they can. There we go. Alright, we're doing good. Zone is mostly... Yeah, I forgot there's two zones on this, obviously. We gotta get the other one as well, which is tough for my weapon here. I'm gonna try to... I have my beacons, so I can get back if I need to. Usually I'll protect the one zone and let people with longer range weapons maybe try to get in there at the other. Just keep this locked down for anyone trying to sneak around. But yeah, it does feel like maybe I should try to get in there. I've got my Kraken. Oh. I shouldn't announce my strategy, though, because then my opponents will know I'm on the way. Get him, get him, get him. And Kraken through. Go, go, go. Are they any... Oh, nope, they're not around here. Not quite. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Stuck on a wall that wasn't too great. Okay, I'll put a beacon here. Gonna keep this side locked down as much as I can. Where'd they go? There they are. Okay. I think we got this. It might have just been the difference of balancing the teams a little better. We should be good. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Ah, here comes a dynamo. Yeah, this is going to be a quick match to finish up, so I am happy to see that we might go out on a win here without too long of a match, so I don't feel bad about doing one more. There we go. Oh, I got splatted, but that is probably going to be it. The beacons and the push did it. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Thanks for indulging me one more match there, so I can try to get a, save face, go out on a good victory. Just, you know, not that I have to win the majority of them, just if I feel like I did okay. Yeah, the teams were a little rough there, but okay. Thanks again. Maybe subscribe if you haven't. We'll have more Splatoon, and of course the new games on the Switch when those are out. Splatoon 2 on the way. We'll see you guys a little later, you know, next week. And tune in for Smash as well if you want to watch another stream here. See you guys next time. Goodbye.